Cardano holders, my friends, it's your friend Jack here, and today we have to talk about what is coming and what we all need to be prepared for in the coming weeks as people who are holding Cardano. There's going to be a lot of FUD. Let's talk about it. But just before we start talking about it, if you guys want to stake your ADA, please consider doing so with the Jack stake pool to earn passive ADA on your ADA. Ooh. Now though, let's talk about this upcoming FUD. September 12th is the date of smart contracts. And as many people know, it's going to be the land of the free. We're going to be basking in smart contracts. Everything's going to be golden. But here's the thing. And this has happened before. This will happen again. As we get to smart contracts, all of the different projects building on Cardano, they're day zero. They're the first projects building. They are the test projects, right? They still have to build things and discover things. I recently watched an Army of Spies video called Cardano and the Acorn, and he outlines this point very well. I'll leave that video link down in the description because that's kind of where I'm going with this. But essentially, all these projects are going to come into this space on the 12th, and they're going to have interactable platforms, right? Especially the DeFi sector, the DEXs and everything else. They're going to have interactable platforms, but a lot of them aren't going to have those years of user experience knowledge, those super clean UIs. Not all of them are also going to be perfect in the sense that the solutions that are proposed today won't be the solutions that we'll be using in a year from now, most likely. So things need to develop, and there's around this subject alone, there's going to be a lot of FUD. It's going to be a lot of people who don't like Cardano. Maybe they even do like Cardano, but they'll try to use the platform. It'll be clunky, it'll be bad. They'll compare it with Ethereum's 5-year-old platform, and FUD. Retail shakes them out, sells your ADA. Be careful who you're listening to. There is going to be some shaky dApps that come out on the 12th. They're not all going to be perfect. There's probably going to be some perfect ones, but if there's any shaky one, even if there's just one shaky dApp, the Ethereum maxis or whoever wants to crap on Cardano will find that dApp. They'll showcase it. They'll put it into false narrative, and Cardano will be going downhill from there for the rest of crypto Twitter. Except for me and you, because we know it's just a bunch of bull crap. It's just a bunch of bull poop, and it doesn't mean much when they're focusing on the negatives over all the positives. And there's so many positives to be had. Not only does this happen now without the release of smart contracts and, DeFi apps and dApps, but it also happens with things like, we don't have smart contracts. People don't even take into account that Cardano is the largest proof of stake network, most validators, most decentralized, most secure, and over $62 billion worth of Cardano is staked. People don't even take that into account when they're valuing Cardano. So imagine what else they're missing when they're FUDing Cardano. And I said this before, I'll say it again. Dollar cost averaging into something is probably your best choice here. Back when everyone was saying on Twitter, all the influencers on crypto Twitter were saying, don't buy above $1. Overpriced, garbage, vaporware, ghost chain. Guess what I did? I bought above $1 consistently, dollar cost averaging, and that turned out pretty well from where we're sitting at $3. I'm not selling any of it, but I'm just saying, you can't listen to all the influencers on crypto Twitter, and you probably shouldn't even listen to me. Make up your own mind and do your own research at all times, please. But let's get back to this FUD, because a lot of people, whether they're watching my video, whether on crypto Twitter, they're gonna encounter this somewhere in one way or another, whether it be their best friend who loves Ethereum or whether it be their grandma who loves Solana. They're gonna come into this FUD of, Cardano's broken, inherent issues, no way of fixing them, it's all over. That's what they're gonna say. Is it gonna be true? There's gonna be some truth there. Certain people are gonna see some truths of dApps that don't work so well and act like there's no other solutions. So all the partial truths are really just that, partial truths. The real truth, the full truth is that Cardano is going to be a disruptor in this space. It's going to take down banks and probably other blockchains along the way. I do, however, believe in multi-chain future, multiple blockchains. I think there's a lot of potential for so many different use cases that to put them onto one blockchain is just not going to happen. But I think Cardano is going to be a part of that future. So I have no plans on selling from my mom's basement. I'm just stacking. I don't need the profits right now, so I'm holding. I could take the profits. Cardano's probably going to dip from here, if I'm being honest with you, and then accumulate more, but I'm just chilling on the Cardano rocket ship. And even though I don't think blast off is in the next month, I think it's coming inevitably. Also keep in mind with smart contracts and all the FUD going around saying, oh, Cardano is based on Bitcoin's UTXO model. First of all, something to keep in mind, Cardano is based off of an extended UTXO model. This is a very new thing. There's going to be very new developments. There's going to be very new problems that run into, but it's a good thing. We're evolving. We're not going backwards. We're not retracing. So keep that in mind when people try to tell you that we are, because we are not. And Cardano's approach of smart contract removes the risk of unpredictably high fees, monetary loss from failed transactions, and reduces adversarial behavior. MEV attacks, gas fees, all of that kind of summed up into a better solution. And maybe you don't like that, but I do. So just put that out there. Anyways, there's a lot of news going on in this space. And honestly, the best place to see it all is probably over on Twitter, as weirdly as that sounds, and also following Charles Hoskinson's YouTube channel, and of course mine too. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, and if you are a Cardano community fan, then please smash the like button, and maybe, just hear me out here, maybe stake with the Jack stake pool. Hope you guys have a great freaking day. Make sure you're staking your ADA regardless, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.